What's going on, guys and gals? This is Autotech. So, welcome to beautiful Boredom, Alberta. About the only thing it's got going for it is the jail, just right over there. We are well on our way towards Edmonton, Alberta. If you checked in with the previous video there, I was on my way to work and I wasn't sure about riding up this weekend just because of, you know, any possibility of snow or whatever. Well, yeah, you know, as you can see, we are on our way. I figured that forecast is looking pretty good for the next 5 days, you know, for all three places kind of thing, Edmonton, Red Deer, Calgary, and, you know, there's nothing forecasted for like the whole week for all the places, so chances of some random storm just randomly rolling in overnight are pretty slim, so I'm not going to worry about it too terribly much. And that's how I jinx myself, but yeah, well, I guess if I absolutely had to, I mean, take a Greyhound home and get my truck and trailer and come back. I'm not gonna lie to you guys though, I am just not feeling this trip. Like, holy smokes, is it ever boring tonight. I don't know why, like I've made this trip dozens of times, never had an issue, but I just like jumped on the bike and I got about like 25 minutes into it and I was like, are we there yet? Like, we gotta be getting close by now. No, we've still got a solid hour and like 45 minutes to go. So that kind of sucks. Yeah, looks like the RCMPs are out today. County Mounties. Yeah. But yeah, back to that. I'm just like struggling on this one. Like, I'm just like not feeling it. Like, I'm like uncomfortable and I'm like shifting around a bunch and like I've already stopped twice. One was just because the low fuel light came on, and then that one was to buy a drink, and I don't like to stop in Gasoline Alley anymore with all the construction that they're doing, so you know, I won't be stopping until like pretty well Edmonton now, but I'm gonna have to chalk it up to because I work today. So I'm just kind of like mentally not there, or because I just kind of want to get there and start doing some fun stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. I reached out to good old Filthy French Fry before I headed up. Originally I was kind of talking about coming up tomorrow, so I just messaged them anyways. I was like, hey man, I'm just going to come up tonight. I got nothing else to do. So, you know, being a Saturday night, there's got to be something cool to go check out in Edmonton. I mean, not a whole lot, but there's got to be at least something, some sort of like meetup or something. You know, Calgary's got a couple that kind of go on Fridays and Saturday nights, even if it's like mainly car related. But you know, there's always like a corner at those meets with bikes, so you know how that goes. I don't know. I guess it's kind of been out and about all day, so hopefully he's feeling up to tour guiding this evening. On a side note, it's good to see a lot of these fields all bare and stuff like that. With all that snowfall that we were getting, it was actually like really putting the farmers off, and they were preparing for I can't remember what they called it. It was like a farming disaster or something like that, because usually by the end of September, something like 85% of the farmers had their crops off. And the second week of October or something like that, only like 52% had their crops off. So, I mean, they were like a full month behind, and that kind of gets scary at that point. And that affects everybody, right? Like, I mean, if you know, like if there's no wheat and no canola and all that stuff, I mean, that starts to affect everybody, not just the farmer's bottom line. So, I mean, yeah, it looks like they've got a pretty good handle on most of it. So, yeah. They always seem to, like, you know, it was kind of forecasted. So you'd think, like, you'd be like, oh boy, like, it's coming. Like, we better get out there and, like, start doing, like, you know, 16-hour shifts and get her done. But it was like they just wanted to, like, leave it that extra week, I guess, hoping that the forecast would change. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know a whole lot about the like agricultural side of farming. I don't really have any friends that like do the wheat or barley or anything like that. Any of my farming friends do cattle. You know, Alberta's big on beef, right? So they kind of do that and make pretty good money on it. But I always hear about the wheat thing, you know, because they feed their cattle wheat, and if there's a bad season or something and the price of wheat goes up, they always blame the horse owners. They're like, those damn horse owners, they'll pay whatever it takes to get a bale of hay. Like, they don't care. And it screws guys like us. I mean, I guess they kind of got a point. I am just kind of coming around the bend to Gasoline Alley now. So that seems like a good stopping point for this video, because it's already taken some random turns. It's tough when you're on the highway though. I mean, like, do I just make like a 45-minute moto vlog, like pick a topic that I can really yammer on about? Or do I just kind of point out some things as I'm going? I've always struggled with that. If you're new to this, make sure you go on and hit that subscribe button. If you've been sticking around for a while, well, as always, thanks for taking the time and watching.